Live for too long. Gotta head out to work very soon in about probably half an hour. But I gotta make this video. It's a short video. It's not gonna be for too long. But this is probably not gonna be the only video I'm gonna come out with this. But I wanted to make this video and talk about basically how if you're a good man, you're gonna be you're found you're gonna be rejected and you're gonna be hated by society, man. Cause I'm just seeing a pattern with how good men, or like from my personal experience, I'm seeing how being a good man, just you don't have to be a pushover. There's a difference between being a nice guy and a pushover, and you could just be yourself. They always say be yourself, but then the same society that tells you to be yourself will judge you for being yourself, which is crazy, right? I'm seeing a pattern when it comes on to just dealing with women, man. You go out there, you talk to them, you interact with them, and people tell you, "Oh, you're just not out. You're not putting yourself out there enough. You're not, talking to enough women. You need to improve yourself. You gotta become more confident, and you just gotta get out your comfort zone." They tell you all these different things, and I'm like, why is it that good men are being punished for being themselves, while the toxic men, so-called Pookie and Ray Ray, they don't gotta self-improve, even though their is garbage, even though they have terrible like social skills. Sometimes they can't even speak English. They speak some other language, but yet they constantly get validation and praise from women. They get all the attention from women. They don't have to improve themselves. They don't gotta work on themselves. They could just be the toxic person they are, and women praise them. And it just tells me that society hates good men. Society despises good men. If you're a good man, and don't get it twisted. Just because you're a good man doesn't mean you're a pushover. You could stand on your own. You could fight your own battles, and you're not someone who just allow people to walk all over you. But at the same time, women don't appreciate good men. They take your kindness for weakness. They take you for granted, and it just tells me, man, that good men have it hard. We have it bad out here, man. Because in the dating scene, you got these women who always talk about they want a nice guy, they want a good man that would take care of them and be there for them, and then they play these fucking games. What they do is they reject good men. What they do is reject good men. They take him for granted, and like he just doesn't have a chance with these women. I really believe the dating scene is set up for us to fail, man. It really is set up for good men to fail, because when you think about it, you're doing all this effort. You put in all this effort to improve your life, improve yourself, and women are constantly just flaking out on you, playing hard to get, rejecting you, putting you in the friend zone. And it's like, why am I going through all this bullshit, all this headache, all this hard work just to end up with nothing? And it just keeps reminding me that being a good man, which means you're not a pushover, don't get it twisted, is not something that women like respect. And respect is more important than anything else. Because if a woman doesn't respect you, she doesn't love you. But it seems like they like the toxic dudes more than a good quality man. The guys who will slap them up their face, and guys who are in and out of prison, guys that are in the street life, they respect those men more than a good quality man. And in fact, they give their best years of their lives to the worst possible man. That's why these pookie niggas are the ones out here impregnating majority of these women. If you're a good man, you're gonna have it hard out here in the dating game, man. The dating pool is not set up to help out good men. It really isn't. Because I'm seeing a pattern with these women. You could talk to them, and the conversation could be going well, and then they could be flirting with you. I had this one woman that was, being mad seductive, was flirting with me, saying all type of sexual stuff to me that she was gonna do. And then when I reached out to her, like, I said, okay, let's link up. She flaked out, man. And it just tells me a pattern with these women. You know what I mean? It just tells me that being a good man is not gonna help you. It's not going to make life easier for you, because either one, these women bring in a lot of baggage. So even if you end up getting with a woman, majority of the time she has a whole lot of baggage from a past relationship. And another thing is too that these women are ran through. They are ran through, man. You would be surprised how much men they slept with. So at the end of the day, these women don't have no value. They don't bring anything to the table. So you could be trying to build a relationship with them, and the relationship will go nowhere because they don't bring anything to the table. And then what they expect you to have is like, they want you to be over 6 feet tall. They want you to make a certain amount of money. You gotta have this sort of swag. They have all these standards they want from you, but yet they don't have nothing to offer to you. And a lot of times these women have these standards at a time where they don't have the looks anymore. They don't have that fertility, or when they don't have the things that you want from them. So it really is fucked up, bro. The dating scene is fucked up, man. And it's like I said, the first incident with the woman that flaked out on me and do some bullshit, and this other bitch that told me she was gonna come all the way from Texas to come see me, and then when she ended up coming um over here, she makes up some bunch of excuses saying that she can't make it because she don't drive. If a woman really loves you, man, if she really has a high interest in you, she won't come up with no excuses. She won't tell you no bullshit reasons why she can't see you, because a woman like to play games. She like to get your hopes up and then completely turn you down at the last minute. And it gives them some type of high. It makes them feel like they have something over you. So, well, this other bitch I was talking to, I said, because I'm not a guy that likes to waste time, and a woman loves to waste your time. They will have you talk, you will have go back and forth with them, talk to them, and you discuss, you talk, they make you want to talk to them for hours and hours and hours, texting back and forth, and it's like they will literally waste your time for nothing, bro. They time wasters. And my thing is this: if you have no plan to meet up face to face, there's no point of just going back and forth, talking back and forth. Like you're like basically using me as an emotional tampon. And women will they will take advantage of good men. They will use a good man as an emotional tampon. That's one thing I noticed. The good men, the guys that have their head on right, they're not out here, committing crimes or got, you know, their shit together. They are the ones who get used and abused by women. Women will use them as an emotional tampon. A woman will just use them for attention and discard them like they're yesterday's trash. So what that tells me is that women do not appreciate good men. They take them for granted. They take their kindness for weakness. But the pookie niggas, the dudes that don't even put effort into getting to know the woman, that just want to hit it and quit it, a woman will shower them with love and affection. A woman will give them the time of day. And this is what I know. It's not really about your character when it comes on to attract a woman. It's about the persona and the type of image you give off when it comes on to attract a woman. You gotta have this called like this fucked up. I wish rap and hip hop never existed because it reinforces certain stereotypes about black men. And I really believe that hip hop and rap has ruined the dating culture because what it did is that it reinforced a certain stereotype of what a black man's supposed to be like to attract the woman. And if you don't fall into those stereotypes, then women will not be attracted to you, because in the image of them, in their image, and then what they see is a guy that's stuck out, a guy that's in and out of prison, a pookie dude, a stereotypical pookie. Those are the type of men that's portrayed in the rap music and hip hop music. These are the type of men that women seek after. And if you don't fall into the stereotype, if you're just a guy that's just a clean cut guy, you're not into no drama, and you just work and you do your job, and you're trying to do better for yourself, a woman's not gonna seek after you because she don't find you to be a person of interest or challenging or some someone that they want to get to know more. You know what I'm saying? So it really tells me that in the dating scene, the odds are stacked against you if you're a good man. It really is. A woman only wants you after she hit the wall, after she had a whole bunch of kids out of wedlock, after she may have catch a STD, or she don't have her looks anymore, after her dating, like her options and amount of men she could date has gone down significantly, then she comes chasing after the good man. And I'm not settling for less. One thing I told myself, I'm not gonna take nobody leftovers, because I realizing that women don't want a good man. They don't appreciate good man. And like I said, they only want you when they don't have nothing left to give, or they don't have nothing left to offer. So they want you to come in after they don't want you in their prime. They only come around in their decline, and then they want you to come be this captain, save a thought, come in and clean up the mess that the Pookie and the Ray Ray left off, which means they want you to play the role of a stepdaddy, take care of another man's seed, and another man that nutted in her pussy and left her dry. Most of these guys don't even commit to the woman and leave them as single mothers, and then they want you to come clean up the mess that they left. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not taking care of another man's seeds. I'm gonna form my own family, start my own legacy. But it just tells you that the society that we live in don't appreciate. If you're a single man that is trying to figure yourself out, you're gonna have it hard in America, because not just America, but the Western culture, the society as a whole, the Western society, not just America, but any country that embraces or indulges in the Western, in the ideologies of the Western culture. If you get what I'm saying, it's not easy, because a woman only want a certain type of man. You get what I'm saying? A certain type of man they want. They don't want a regular dude, man. A clean cut guy, man. That's like a blue collar worker. They're hated by society. They're hated by a woman. A woman don't want to see you as a clean cut guy make it, man. They really want to alienate you out of the dating pool, man. It really is fucked up, man. It really is fucked up. The dating scene is fucked up, man. And I'm done with this fucking society. I'm done with trying to please these motherfuckers. People who come constantly telling you, "Oh, you gotta self improve. You gotta do this. You gotta do this." Man, I fucking run for miles. I box. I do all this shit, and it's never good enough. So what that tells me. Mm, sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. I had to spit out my cold, man. What's up, MJ? What's up, MJ? I saw your message, man. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that. I got caught cold. I got shit caught up in my mouth, man. I had to spit shit out. What's up, MJ? What's going on, bro? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Sorry about that, man. Let me see what time is it. I can't be on live for too long. Probably like for 20 more minutes. No, because I gotta head out soon. But Have you been watching my life for a while now? Or you just tuned in, NJ? Because I don't know about you, man, but it's bad out here, man. When it comes on to the dating scene, nah, man, I had nowhere to go, man. I couldn't spit nowhere else, man. Sorry about that, man. I couldn't spit nowhere else. I couldn't hold it in, and I couldn't spit nowhere else. My garbage can wasn't there near me. You get what I'm saying? So I couldn't spit nowhere else. I had to. And the sink, man, I put some shit. Nah, it is what it is. No worries about that. But yo, I don't know about you, man. It's really bad out here, man. It's really bad out here, bro. Like I was just talking about in my just previously that these women out here don't appreciate good men, and they like to lead a good man on and play these fucking mind games. Um, like I said, I can't be on live for too long, probably for like just 10 more minutes or whatever. But I had this one woman I was talking to, and this bitch was like being mad flirtatious and saying all these seductive things to me, like talking about how she wants to, no homo, suck my, my what, right? Lick my, what. But she was going into all these details, talking about how she loves to do this shit and all this shit. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's link up. So when I end up, reaching out to her, she blocked me. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these bitches? They will lead you on. They will have all saying all this extra shit, being all flirtatious and, saying all this stuff to you. And then they'll just fucking just like flake out on you or some bullshit. So it's like, man, yo, it's really bad out here for good men. And yet you got the same people you got people telling you, oh, you're just not putting yourself out there enough. Man, you need to talk to more women. You need to be more confident. I'm like, yo, I'm doing all this shit and it's not getting me anywhere. You get me? So that was one experience. The other one was about this one bitch that flew all the way from Texas to Connecticut, saying that she was gonna come over to visit and shit. And sound like she wanted to come see me and all this shit. But when I hit her up, she all making up a whole bunch of excuses and all this shit. You know what I mean? MJ, you still there? And by the way, man, I hope you didn't see me spitting that shit in the sink, man, cause man, I had nowhere to spit, bro. I couldn't spit on the floor, man. You understand me? I had that shit was really there, man. I couldn't. The cold was there. I could not hold it in. I couldn't spit nowhere. But anyways, you can't please everybody. I had to do what I had to do. Yeah, but this is the ghosting generation, bro. Like you said, it is, man. It really is a flake. Like women will flake out on you at the last moment, bro. And don't ever take a woman seriously if she tells you any of these words, right? I'll let you know. Maybe I think about it. If a woman ever tells you any of these words, that means she's not interested. A woman is very passive aggressive. She's not gonna come out and say, I don't wanna see you, I'm not interested. She will be very passive aggressive. Like she would give you like very vague things. She would say very, very things. Oh, because I was talking to this other, like I said, it's black women that be doing this shit to me. Nah, man, like it's not just black women, but it's mostly black women. They will get your hopes up and have you fucking thinking that things gonna work out, and then they fucking flake out on you, bro. Like I was talking to this other chick, and I'm like, we've been talking for a while. Like, we should hang out sometime. I'm come to this conclusion, bro. If you're talking to a woman and you haven't meet up with her yet, bro, and you haven't even link up with her, man, you're wasting your fucking time because most of these women are getting fucked. They're getting ran through, bro. These they're getting their back blown out. So it's like, why am I wasting my time talking to you over the phone, like, or texting you? Like, if we have no plans to meet together, it's like it's like you don't mean much to me because we're not building a relationship. And I believe the relationship only starts when you are intimate with a woman, or when you end up dating her. Like there's no relationship with just talking, But Yeah, like I'm fucking fed up with the dating scene, bro. I'm fucked up. I'm fed up with the bullshit that a man has to deal with because they keep telling you, oh, you just gotta build your confidence. You know, you just go out there and interact with women, and you're not working on yourself. And I'm like, I'm doing all this shit. I'm working. I go to the boxing gym. I run a few miles. I do all this extra stuff. I am working harder on myself than a lot of these guys that are getting women. Some of these guys don't even build themselves up. You said I like black women. A lot of the time, a girl might like you, but her friend group may not, so she will flake on you despite her interest. I had this situation happen to me before. There's this skating event that's taking place right across the street from where I live this weekend. But this last time I went there, I was literally chilling by myself, and this one girl just called me out of the blue and said to help her stand up because she couldn't like stand up on her own. And then I knew that it was my cue to like talk to her and shit, like because a woman will she will, if she really likes you, she will invite you in her space, right? So I'm talking to her and the conversation is going smoothly, like everything is flowing naturally. And then during the course of the conversation, I was gonna ask her for a number, but her female friend came out of nowhere and asked her to let's go, let's go, let's go. I really believe that for single men, guys who are bachelor, guys that are just going their own way, we're scapegoats. You're the scapegoats of society. Or women don't appreciate you. Or it's like there's a stigma that's attached to single men. Because in my honest opinion, if they see you by yourself and that you're not around a group of people, they were gonna alienate you, and then a woman is gonna say, "Oh man, he's just a lame." Because that's how I feel. That's how I honestly feel. Because I've had interactions with women. It's not like I don't put myself out there. I go out there and interact with women, man. I'm not someone who stays in the house all day. I am not like that. I'm not a hermit. I interact with different women and it's the same bullshit. Like either one, they will tell you, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," or they will give you your number and you talk to them, and then either one, they will not respond to your text, or they will just waste your time. And it's black women for the most part that do this bullshit. And I'm just saying to myself, why the fuck am I dealing with this? Why am I dealing with this headache, man? Like I said, I had this one girl that I was talking to. She was being mad flirtatious. She would be mad seductive, talking about how she want to suck my, lick all this shit. And she was like, y'all can't wait to meet you and all this shit. Just being mad seductive and shit. And I'm like, okay, cool. When you want to hang, I like told her I'm free this day. We should hang out. We should meet up. And then when I end up, reaching out to her and it's like, yo, let's set up a time to meet face to face. This bitch wanna block me and shit. I'm like, fuck these hoes, man. Fuck these hoes. They don't put Pookie and Ray Ray through this bullshit mess. Pookie and Ray Ray don't gotta do all this BS. They don't gotta put up with all this BS with getting a woman, man. MJ said, "Yeah, bro, I had this one girl talking to me once. While vibing, one of her friends jumped in and said, 'Damn, you dark as hell to me. I'm dark skinned.' I didn't know how to respond. She killed the mood." Damn, bro, that is cold as fuck. Yo, I gotta read that shit again, man. That is so fucking cold. You said, "Yeah, bro, I had this one girl talking to me once. While vibing, one of her friends jumped in and said, 'Damn, you dark as hell.' Oh my god. To me, I'm dark skinned. I didn't know how to respond. She killed him. Dog, damn, that is so fucked up, bro. I'm sorry to hear that you went through that bullshit, man. And what does your that is mad fucking racist. The fact that she called you, she gonna make a scene out of that shit. What does your skin color has to do with the girl talking to you? If she really vibe with you, she vibing with you for you, not because of how you look, bro. And that's so fucked up, bro. I'm sorry to hear that happen to you, man. But it's another thing too that reminds me. Black men have it really hard, yo. If you're a clean cut guy and you don't are not involved in a type of bullshit, man, you have it hard in society, bro. But I relate to you in that way. The bitch that talked, the girl that was that called me to talk to her, right, to help her stand up on her feet. She was vibing with me just like you, right? You said you was vibing with the girl, and everything seems to go well. But her friend, she just called her and said, "Let's go, let's go." But she didn't do no bullshit like that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that happen to you, man. I would have, I don't know, man. I probably would have lashed out on the bitch and said, "Who the fuck you talking to like that?" But that's so disrespectful for a woman, for her to come out of nowhere and say, "Damn, you're dark as hell, bro." That's fucking disrespect. That's so fucked up, bro. Did you respond, man? Oh, that's fucked up, bro. I can't believe that shit happened, bro. Funny thing is, her friend was only a shade lighter than me. It is what it is, bro. Oh my god, bro. I never experienced anything that fucked up like that before. But I had a woman do some messed up shit, but like not to that level of like disrespectful shit like that, bro. You have a really good positive mind frame because some people wouldn't take that, man. I don't know, man. And you wonder why women, men are on dealing with that, man. Like this is why I advocate men to travel overseas, bro. Don't, if you feel like you're not getting anywhere with these women, don't stay in the same place and just and try to figure things out because like that's insanity. You know the definition of insanity to do the same thing over and over again, and expect a different outcome. But I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Cause like why should it? Why? I bet you, if it was a pookie though, if you were a stereotypical pookie, that friend would have not said that to you, because I know niggas that don't have that look factor. In fact, there's this one guy that lives in my apartment, right? He's like 5'2", 5'3". But when I see that nigga, automatically I think of Pookie. I'm like, yeah, this nigga's a Pookie, and he has like 4 kids. And when I went outside to take, I was gonna head to work, right? I see this one chick that was like standing on the side of me, of the door, and she had like a nice, like a big ass. I'm like, who this bitch? Like, I was gonna talk to her, but I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you don't want to talk up to these women because you know they waiting for somebody. So I end up finding out the same nigga that's like 5'2", 5'3", that's his woman. But I'm like, he's a pookie. So even if you're short, bro, if you're a pookie nigga, you're gonna still get women. But if you're just a regular clean cut dude, you're not into beef. You're not out here in the streets. You're not doing nothing illegal. You're not doing nothing wrong, bro. Women still ain't gonna give you the time, bro. Women, in fact, they're gonna make it even harder for you. Because in my honest opinion, being a good man is fucking. It's hard out here, bro. It's hard out here being a good man. It really is. But what I could say is this, bro. You just got to not allow. It's hard, man. It's really hard because I'm saying to myself, I'm doing all these things. I'm working out. I am working. I have a job. I'm doing the things that I need to do. I have my own apartment. I'm not, Linda. And I don't look down on people who live with their parents because everybody's situation is different. But like, I'm practically have my own place, right? I'm filling out all the boxes. I make sure I take care of my hygiene. I'm groomed and all this stuff. I'm in good shape. I'm doing all this work. But why am I getting out of it? Nothing but rejections, and it's like I don't. My happiness is not based off a woman. But at the end of the day, we as men, we desire to be with a woman, right? That's in our nature. Any man that tells you that, oh man, fuck women, I'm not even dealing with them no more. Yes, that's a natural reaction. If you're dealing with the bullshit, you got to deal with the negative reinforcement that's been handed to you by society. But at the end of the day, we all desire to be with a woman, right? We all want someone we could spend time with, who we have a relationship with. Nothing is wrong with that. And anybody who tells you, "Oh man, you're being too thirsty," or "Man, you shouldn't be asking for sex," or "Man, fuck that shit," because the guys who don't fucking do shit for themselves, they don't fucking gotta work on themselves, and they get pussy on a daily, bro. I tell you about this pookie ass rapper, right? In my previous video, he had like 21 children with 20 different women. These are the niggas that are out here, they're out here fucking multiple women, bro. And you tell me that we as good men have to deal with the bullshit headaches of even getting one woman to notice us, while the Pookie and the Ray Ray don't gotta work on themselves. They get pussy thrown at them. They get all this attention from women. The dating scene is fucked up, bro. The dating scene is fucked up. This shit is fucked up, bro. But let me see, what time is it? Damn, I gotta head out in like 5 to 10 minutes. But yo, it really is designed for us to fail, man. I don't know about you, but I really believe the system is set up so that black good, not just like there's other races for sure that's dealing with this. You said, bro, not to flex, but I'm 6'2" and well built. My problem is, despite me looking like a pookie, I'm not hood. I talk white. Don't play 2K and like enemy. Shit. But you see, that's the thing. Even with your height, man, I would think, okay, you're at least you reach you at least have the height requirement, right? So a lot of women will want a guy over 6 feet tall. So I'm thinking that you at least have that requirement down. But then you say you don't you don't have that hood persona, and like it really comes down to the persona you give off and project to women. Because like I said, the guy that I know in my apartment, this nigga is like 5'2", 5'2", 5'3", and he has like about 4 kids, and he gives off that hood. I mean, he may not be like a street dude, like he's not out here committing crime, but he give off that pookie image. And because I like black women, these qualities kill it for me. Uh, that's the thing too. Black women, they don't desire or they don't want a good black man, bro. They don't want a decent black man. If you're just a regular clean cut black man, bro, black women do not want anything to do with you. You gotta fit that stereotype of a black man, stereotypical, and that's why I said I really wish the rap and hip hop culture never existed, because it reinforces certain stereotypes about what a black man is supposed to be. And then women see that women are like creatures of habit. And when they see this type of music that's been put out there, and they see how it reinforces certain stereotypes, that's the type of man they seek after. So if you don't fit into that stereotype as a black man, woman is not gonna desire you. Black, especially black women, they don't desire a decent black man. In fact, they want a man that's into that street life. Because the amount of women I talk to and I interact, like I said, I'm not a guy that stays in the house all day, man. I interact with women, bro. I dated women in the past, bro. So I'm not like a people think because you're having a hard time that you're a loser, bro. It's not you, it's the fucking woman that's the problem. Because the one bitch I was talking to, she was telling me that she was dealing with a man that was in the gang shit, and they all saying the same thing. They dealt with a guy that was toxic, a guy that was in and out of prison, a guy that has killed people, a guy that has sold drugs, a guy that has like been involved in the street life. They all deal with the same type of man, yo. So it's not just you would think, okay, I'm the problem, I'm the issue. No, it's not you that's the problem, it's them. They're the problem, bro. They're the problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? In general, if you're a black man, women seek the stereotype we have no matter the race. I think it's more so with black women than any other race of women. Yeah, I'm sure it's in other races of women, but it's really very encouraging the black culture, man, because our music, it glorifies the thug life. You know what I mean? Rap and hip hop glorifies the thug culture, and it reinforces the stereotype of what a black man's supposed to be. So if you're not the type of guy that have this so-called swag, or you don't have this thug-like demeanor, you don't come off as that type of man, a woman is not gonna really desire you, especially if you're a black woman. Like although I've fucked a Hispanic bitch before, but my thing is this: even if they're even the so-called different races of women, they still don't respect good men, because they also desire that type of man. But I think it's worse in the black community, because shit, you got all these rappers. They are the ones who are celebrating in this culture in our black community. All they celebrate is hip hop and rap. I mean, these rappers, right? Drake. I mean, you got all these niggas that reinforce the stereotypes, and black women respect those men. Yeah, black women definitely. if still had multiple races of women comment on me not acting black. That's a fucking crazy thing about it. Other races of women were reinforced that stereotype, man. They were reinforced that stereotype because they also they like a Pookie and a Ray Ray too. But I think it's more prevalent in the black community with a black woman. I think black women desire more of that thug like hard nosed type of black man. They really desire that more than a regular clean cut black man because, like I said, the music that is so prevalent in the in the not just in the black community, in the culture, it glorifies that. You know what I'm saying? The music, it promotes, the killing of it basically reinforces black on black crime, and then it promotes the thug like culture that is so prevalent in the society, and also it reinforces the same stereotype. So in that sense, when it comes onto that music and how it influences people, women gravitate to those type of men, and they love and they seek after those men. Like there's men that come in and out of prison, right? That are involved in criminal activity, and they have so much women at their beck and call. Like if you just a regular clean cut man, you're not in and out of prison, you're not out in there doing any type of criminal activity, right? A woman is gonna make it harder for you because for some reason they seem to desire those type of men that are into that type of lifestyle because they like the thrill or the feeling that comes with it, and they like a guy that they can't tame, or so to speak, or a guy they try to change into a nice man. And it's just a stereotype that comes with being a good man too. Because if you're a good man, it's seen as weak to women. But you could be a good man and not be a pushover, right? Because I'm sure you could defend yourself, MJ. You're 6'2", and you're built, right? So you're not a pushover. But it's not even about that. Physically, it's not that you're not wanted by women. It's the energy. It's the persona that you give off. And if you don't give off that Pookie vibe or that thug like demeanor, they're not gonna fuck with you. They're not going to desire you. All of a sudden, you gotta put yourself through all this headache to attract them. Let me see what time is it. Oh shit! I'm about to finish this video in about a couple minutes, but I really believe the game is rigged against good men, bro. It really is. In my honest opinion, it's designed to make you fail, bro. Because I've seen a pattern with all these women that I'm talking to, bro. They all flake. They all flaked. They're flaking. They all play mind games. They all say this is bullshit and get your hopes up. And then when it comes time for them to meet up with you, they fucking flake, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like the game is rigged. Cause the Pookie, the nigga don't gotta do shit but fucking show up, and they get you get the pussy, man. So it tells me that it's not really meant for good. The dating scene is not really meant for good man, especially as a black man. I really wish rap music and hip hop, bro, go back to the days where they talk about real shit. Now it's a bunch of rappers talking about killing each other, selling drugs, robbing people, and all doing all type of criminal things. Yeah. Thank you, MJ, for the comment, for the compliment. But yeah, I'm about to finish this video up. I actually gotta head out right now. I'm about to head out to work, but I'm gonna be making a video tomorrow, if not tonight, if I make it, if I have an energy to do it, because I get home late. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, man. I'm gonna be making more videos coming up, bro, because I'm not finished with this, man. I'm gonna go into more details about this one bitch I was talking to that was like playing me mind games, and I'm just want to talk about it, bro, because this shit is just it's out of control, man. And I'm really fed up with this. I don't know if I'm the only one that's going through this, but shit, something's got to give, man. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Why is it that good men are the ones who are suffering in the dating scene? You know what I'm saying? It's fucked in. The game is rigged. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, MJ, for the comments, man. I appreciate it. Like, comment, and subscribe, bro. And donate to the Cash App if you can. Dollar sign being resilient. I don't like to force people, but like any type of donation will be appreciated. And anyways, stay tuned for more videos, bro, because I'm coming out with more hits. I talk to you guys at another time. Be safe out there. It's a crazy world we live in. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out. Bye.